Whether it's the elongated neck of a giraffe gracefully sifting along the water's surface, or the rarity of a housecat jumping in the bathtub for a playful swim, some animals are simply born to love the water. Here are 10 animals you didn't know could swim. Cats. From the beginning of time, cats have been known to hate the water, and that's based on the nature of their ancestors. Historically, descendants of these feisty felines lived in dry and arid regions. Since there was never an evolutionary need to swim, they never adopted a reason to do so. While today's domesticated house cats may feign for the taste of fish, they detest getting their feet wet in order to get it. Not to mention, the cats spend so much time grooming themselves. Additional bathing is nothing short of annoying for a fussy feline. When we see a curious cat splashing and pouring its streams of water, it's more for the play on light and sheer shininess of the liquid that it does for them. On the other hand, however, some breeds find the sport absolutely purr-worthy. The Turkish Van inherited the nickname the swimming cat for this very reason. Other varieties include the Bengal, who, as a house cat, is known to join its human for a relaxing soak in the tub, if the bathroom door is left open. The Main Coon is not only known for its keen climbing abilities, but also for the smart skill set of scooping up water. These robust house pets have been known to play in the toilet, pouring out scoops of water, much to their owner's delight. Lastly, the Abyssinian, one of the world's oldest breeds of cat, will turn on the faucet for a cheeky drink when feeling quenched. While the reputation for water resistance generally holds true for bigger members of the cat family, tigers happen to be strong and cheerful swimmers. Although lions absolutely detest getting their beautiful manes wet, the lion-tiger hybrid, the liger, takes after its striped side, freely swimming and opting for plentiful amounts of underwater playtime. Before we continue, make sure to subscribe to What Lurks Below and get notified for future releases. 9. Elephants. Some say that all mammals possess the instinct to swim, even those who don't enjoy doing so. Despite their large size and shattering weight, an elephant becomes buoyant when swimming and splashing in the water, usually on long migrations with the rest of their herd. It should be noted that elephants happen to be excellent swimmers, paddling happily along while using their trunks as a snorkel. The reputation for largest land mammal on Earth, as well as the only warm-blooded animal who can't jump, can't stop, won't stop these gentle giants from enjoying the water. In some places in the world, tourists can actually ride a swimming elephant. We ask our viewers, would you take part in such an excursion? Why or why not? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. 8. Capybaras. Not only can the world's largest rodent run as fast as a horse, a whopping 22 miles per hour, but their webbed feet allow them to effortlessly glide through the water, making the capybara an outstanding swimmer. What's more, the capable critter can remain submerged for up to 5 minutes underwater in an effort to avoid its predators. Such as the anaconda snake, capybaras are able to sleep underwater as well, sticking their tiny noses just above enough water to earn them a comfortable night's sleep. 7. Kangaroos. These unsuspecting water lovers are notorious for their agile abilities on land. Known to kick and jump about with playful enthusiasm. It comes as a surprise that kangaroos are good swimmers, however, since on land they are unable to use their legs independently. Underwater, this isn't the case, as these rambunctious roos can kick each leg on their own in order to splash and swim about. The big male eastern grey kangaroo, for example, is often sighted swimming in water as much as 20 feet deep. Using their powerful back legs to thrust subsurface, they move less in a jumping motion and in more of an agile doggy paddle. 6. Moose. Who knew that some animals turn to water as a safety tactic? In fact, herds rely on water as an important part of their everyday routine, mostly to escape the annoyance of pests such as mosquitoes, flies, and even humidity. Groups of these majestic migrators count on swimming as an integral part of their day, snacking on water lilies and bladderwort, and even jumping in to get a pesky predator off their tail. Expecting mothers will swim to the safety of an island in an attempt to avoid danger when giving birth to their young. 5. Giraffes. Scientists have long believed that giraffes, with their unbelievably tall necks and spindly legs, could not remain upright in the water, due to their odd weight distribution. When two university professors decided to put their curiosity to the test, they used computer-generated models, which required no water wings, or even a body of water, in order to gauge whether the aquatic abilities of the animal could withstand a swim. While this experiment may seem strange, the researchers didn't want to burden the African animal by plopping it into a real pool. They also determined that due to the shape of a giraffe's body, that underwater movement would be especially awkward for the gentle creature. While the two professors discovered that the long-necked mammal would become buoyant in about 9 feet of water, swimming is feasible, yet it wouldn't make for a very comfortable experience. 4. Sloths. Spending most of their time among the high awnings of the lush rainforest, a sloth never rushes to go anywhere. Down below in the cool water, however, their movement is surprisingly agile, as a sloth can swim 3 times faster than its movement on land. These deviant divers happen to be incredible swimmers, and their adaptation to the underwater world shows, as sloths can slow their heart rate to less than 1/3 its usual pace. This function allows them to hold their breath for up to 40 minutes at a time. 3. Bats. As shocking as it is to learn, bats can see just as well, if not better, than humans. An additional fun fact is the species' ability to swim. Unexpectedly adept and competent swimmers, bats will take a dip in cool waters every now and then when plunging toward the surface for a quick drink. A video taken in India in 2014 portrays a bat with the precocious breaststroke worthy of rivaling Michael Phelps. Other YouTube clips show snippets of bats stealing sips from backyard pools, similar to their behaviour toward bodies of water in the wild. The problem with this is that natural ponds allow a bat to swim to the side and crawl out to safety. The walls of a swimming pool, however, are the cause of a large number of deaths among bats. An animal activist suggests putting a small ramp in home ponds and pools so that the creature can climb out unharmed. 2. Pigs. Swine of the sea. Who would have thought? While these farm-friendly porkers can't fly, they certainly can swim. In fact, a pristine stretch of sand in the Bahamas features these paddling piglets for all to see. Though it's not quite clear how they got there, a long-running myth blames a series of sailors, leaving the pigs behind with the intention of eating them later. Today, the pigs of Big Major K have become quite the tourist attraction, as onlookers delight in these happy animals who frolic freely in the warm water. They even come up and greet boats, learning to associate the incoming vessels with free bits of food. 1. Birds. There is a consensus among scientists that aerodynamic and hydrodynamic functions of the body are not so far off. So really, to swim is almost the same as taking a swift flight through the air. For this reason, birds are biologically natural swimmers, with the perfect example being the penguin. Since they actually do swim in the water and spend most of their lives splashing about, this specimen is a bird that's truly adapted for life in the water. Others who swim like fish include the American dipper, cormorants, puffins, and razorbills, as these groups can swim freely, and often do so, entering the water in search of a tasty treat. Waterfowl, including ducks and geese, are always found wading around a watering hole, and are known to be outstanding divers and swimmers in short bursts, spending the bulk of their time wading atop the water's sleek surface. A rarity among them all is the Cape gannet, a special species resembling a seagull who circles endlessly in pursuit of prey. The catch, besides a delicious fish, is that these gutsy divers will plunge straight through the water and seize a prize that is several feet deep. While most birds flit around the surface aimlessly, the Cape gannet is one feathered friend, unafraid to get its gizzards wet. Remember to let us know what you think about riding an elephant in the water in the comments below. And thanks for watching. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to What Lurks Below.